Good morning, here I am. And today, Heather Lawson-Giles is going to teach you how to do our infamous, what do we call it? Spag-Gunk, we call it. I'm just going to take you into the kitchen now to show you how it's done. So, here we are, and here I have 1.5 sliced onions and about one of those punnets of, that size of mushrooms sliced up as well. So that's been in there, and I've been cooking that with a bit of this very, very healthy extra virgin olive oil. It's very healthy for you, cholesterol wise. Right, what we're going to do next is, I think that's about ready now. What we're going to do now, is add the tomatoes into there. Now, I didn't have any ready-made chopped tomatoes this morning, so I've had to get a tin of plum tomatoes and just chop them up. So that's in there very nicely. Then we're going to add to that some, I love pineapples. Now, I know that people are like, you either like it or you hate it, but I like putting pineapples on pizzas, in this. I do like my pineapple. So as you can see in here now, there's a lot of juices. Now, to give this a bit of a flavoury bit, I'm going to put in some mixed herbs and vegetable oxo cubes, okay? So here's one I prepared earlier. There you go, that goes in there. Get all the bits out of it. Now to that, I'm going to add some tomato puree. So I'm going to put a bit of a splurgy dollop, which I can't because I haven't even opened the top properly yet. Oh God, BBC will give me the sack before I even start. Let's try again. I knew something would go wrong. Ooh, here we go. Nice big splurge there. Now the reason, do you know the reason why you put tomato puree into things? Well, you put it in to thicken the sauce up a bit instead of putting flour and things like that in. It just makes it a little bit easier. So you're doing that there, and I'm going to turn this up a bit now because otherwise it'll never cook for my lunch. Guess what I'm having for dinner today? Oh, yum yum in my tongue. So we're just going to leave that cook there for a little while. It's sort of largely cooked, but it just needs a bit of thickening up and cooking. Right, you're probably wondering, what have I got in here? Well, that's chopped up spinach. Now the reason why I put spinach, I don't usually put spinach in things. I usually like to have it raw on top of my eggs or something like that. Because, as some of you might know, I don't like eating meat because I simply don't like it. But I'm not a vegetarian because I do eat meat products like things like oxo cubes and marmite and stuff. So I'm not really a vegetarian, I just don't like meat itself. So what I do instead, I get myself some spinach, because there's iron in that, which you can't find, you can only find in meat and things like that. But I'm not going to put the spinach in until a bit later, because it'll, mind you, saying that, I could put it in now, couldn't I? So here we go. Spinach going in. Da, da, da. So another 2 bowls of the sink. Now, just to make sure that you keep yourself safe in the kitchen, don't be doing this sort of thing on your own with hot pots and sharp knives. Make sure that you've got help in the kitchen to do this, okay? Oops. Jan told me, gave me a bit of advice. She said, make sure that you cook what you're doing, you film what you're doing instead of the floor. So I nearly forgot that a couple of times. Sorry, Jan, please forgive me, but I'm on the ball now. Now this is actually starting to look quite, hey. And my water is boiling nicely there. To put my, I'm very healthy today because I've got whole wheat pasta. Oh look, there's my little sheep. Can you see my little sheep? Oh, my little sheepdogs are out gathering the sheep in, look. And the farmer's hiding behind the wall, waiting for me to cook his dinner. Okay, so this is bubbling along nicely here. And I'm just wondering, have I forgotten, whoops, have I forgotten to put anything in here? No, I haven't. And I really do hope that I've turned the volume on for this and you can see what I'm doing. And can you see what I'm doing? I'm moving this around the wok. This is a wok, by the way. This is a new wok. I'm moving these ingredients around. So why do you think I'm moving these things around, eh? Well, it's to stop them sticking on the bottom there. Because when you know, it's not nice. Things sticking on the bottom of pans, or things sticking on anybody's bottom, really. So in there, you see my pasta's cooking. So this lunch is actually nearly ready. Ooh, clever Heather. Right, so I'm just going to do a bit of tidying up. Up there, I got my pasta bowl. I treated myself to those the other day. So that's my... Now, what am I going to have to drink with my lunch? This is my favourite drink. It's elderflower, bottle green, best make that ever there was. Now in here, I have got, can you see that juice in there? I've squeezed some lemon and some lime in there. And I put a couple of slices in there as well, just to show it off. Sorry, I'm having a battle with the bottle here. There's battle in the bottle. Oh dear, dear. Right, here we go. So I'm going to put a dollop of my elderflower cordial, my most up as far as the G there, because I always use this glass for making this particular drink. And into that, I'm going to pour some Co-op, good old Co-op. How have you been getting along with your shopping during this lockdown? Because it's a bit of a nightmare when you go shopping, isn't it? Put that over there for the time being. I do my little bit of shopping like once every few days, and I go to the Co-op in Penparkau, and they've got lots of things in there that's quite good. So that is looking, oops, Uh-oh, see what I mean? If I didn't keep stirring it, it's caught on the bottom. Oh dear. I caught it on the bottom. What am I like? See, this is busy doing something else. Now, always, when you're cooking, always, 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 never do what I just did and take your eyes off your cooking, because that's what happens. Things stick to the bottom of your pan. Right, I need a fork now to see what my pasta is doing. Pasta's doing good. Turn him up a little bit. Right. The only thing I find with cooking this, as much as I love it to bits, it's going to take... Oh gosh, that is really lush. See, I'm just going to... Oh boy. Right, that is like ready. Just waiting impatiently now for my pasta. So I'm going to turn this one right down so that it doesn't stick to the bottom again. Right, going back to the drinks. So there we go. That's my lovely, refreshing drink. Oh, perfect. That's to go with my lunch. So I'm going to put this on the table in there, ready. And back we come to the kitchen. Now come on, hurry up, because I'm starting to get really, really hungry now. So while we're still waiting for the pasta, come on, hurry up, I'm hungry. Oh, this smells really lush. Oh my word. Now while we're waiting for this pasta to cook, I'm going to go and tell you something about recycling now. I got a little recycling bucket thing there that I put all my tea bags, peelings, bits of food. Here I've got my cans and my plastic, and here is my plastic recycling bag. Ow, that's my foot. And plastic recycling thing going there. And here is my black bin bag thing. Now you see there's a bit of plastic in there, which I could have put in there in my recycling bag, but because it's got oil in it, which I can't get out, it has to go in the black bin bag every week. So, how are we doing here? Hello, my little beauty chickadee. You are looking so beautiful to me. And very soon you're going to be in my tummy. It's alright, guys. I haven't gone off my head. It's just, 8 weeks in lockdown and I got nobody to talk to but myself. So I try not to get too lonely. So if anybody... Oh, come on, pasta. It's taking ages. Right, let's do some washing up then, shall we? Do some washing up. Now, another thing you've got to be careful about when you're preparing... got lots of washing up today because I put everything ready before... You can go off there. Yeah, sorry. The other thing that you've got to be very, very careful about is when you're in the kitchen is to be careful with sharp knives and scissors and things like that that you might use. And yeah, just be careful. Oh, I'm really hungry now. I am seriously hungry now. Oh, this is looking really lush. I think I'll have to do this more often because this is the best one I've made in a long time. So what have you people... Oh, for goodness sake, how long is this going to take? Right. I think that's going to take a little while there. So basically, I was hoping to put some of this on a plate. And show you what the end product looks like. But this spaghetti is so slow. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh. Boil, boil. So yeah, safety in the kitchen is very important. So always keep yourself safe and make sure that you've got somebody in the kitchen to help you chop things up and do the cooking, and wear a nice stripy apron like this. I'm not sure if you can see it because I can't turn my phone around because it'll only go one way when you do a video, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, might be ready by supper time. I'm going to take this off the heat for a little bit because I don't want it to spoil. So I think I might put things back, away, put things away, 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 away. Ooh, that's quite nice. I might have a yoghurt and a piece of fruit for my afters. Now this thing here is quite handy because I use this to measure my pasta so I don't eat too much pasta, because in this lockdown, I don't know about you, but I've put lots and lots of weight on because I've been eating lots and lots of food, because that's what you do. You get bored and you go into the cupboard and you think, what can I eat today? And then you think, no, I'm not hungry. I'm really not hungry. And it's always, always, always a good idea to put things away after you when you've been in the kitchen. Yay, I think it's getting ready. Oh, get so excited. Oh my God, it's ready. Yay. Right, oh, this is going to be a tricky bit. This is going to be a little bit tricky, because my sink, as you can see, is full. So what I've got to do instead, now don't do this at home, because this is the bit that I didn't organise properly. So what I'm going to do, I've got a plastic bowl there and that. Now you don't have to do this. I'm only doing this because I was a bit daft and I filled the sink up before I needed to. So what I'm doing actually is quite handy. Saucepan to wash is draining that. So that can be there. That can go off. That can now go off, and now I can show you. At last. Right, just be very be very careful of boiling hot things in the kitchen. Now, like I said, you wouldn't be doing this because this is just a little mistake that I did. Sorry, Jam, but I am doing my health and safety thing. Right, so you put your pasta in there. Then, if you really wanted to, you could add, now I got enough Spag-Gunk in there, or Spag-Gunk in there, for about 3 meals for me. So this amount could feed, depending on how hungry you are, Could do at least 2 meals, okay? Yeah, I think this one will do 2 meals. Oh my God, that looks rather nice. So I've got enough left over there to either put it in a container and freeze it, or have it for my lunch tomorrow. And there we are served. Da, da, da. Dinner for one, a la Heather Lawson Giles. Enjoy and bye.